Okay, so how many times in your life, especially in the last few years, have you looked up information, for example, on a social media platform? Let's say, like the one you're looking at right this minute, right? This platform. And you find so many solutions to problems because great people decided to click on a camera and go forward and go for it and give out their experience or information or suggestion or even in some cases actual advice. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to another episode on this channel, the Save Money and More with Jan channel. How you doing today? So it's been a week ago since the last time I was on camera for you, a week ago, but it's been about an hour for me because an hour earlier I recorded the show that went up as a surprise on last Wednesday, right before the 4th of July holiday. I truly hope that everybody had a great weekend, although in real time for me, I still have to look forward to that weekend. The magic of the screen. But the question next, should you be in front of or behind the camera? I've always thought of myself as a behind the scenes person because that's actually truly my more comfortable zone. I am not an on camera person. Although a lot of people are like, no, you could do camera. No, yeah, no. Once in a while. So I'm going to try to keep a promise to be on camera at least a couple times a month. So, because I know people like that. But I've always been more of a gabber behind the scenes. So for me, that works. But I want to talk to you today about the possibility of you creating your own social media presence in one shape or another. I mean, there are a lot of faceless channels, like completely faceless, like where you just see the person's hands and they're like crafting or they're budgeting or you see where I'm going with that. And they are absolutely wonderful. And I love to put on those. I like the wide variety. There are other channels that play podcast style without faces at all, where you just see like a thing that I call it a subwoofer. With the vibrations of the person's vocals coming up, and those are audio shows, and they're absolutely wonderful because there are days. Let me know if this could be you. There are days like, okay, I want to hear the person, I want to hear what they have to say, but I really can't stand to, let's say, forfeit 20 minutes just sitting there and staring at the screen. That commitment is not there. Why? Because the message will be coming across in an audio way, shape, manner, or form. Now, there are some people that I realize are doing an extremely smart thing. I mean, talk about the best of both worlds. But I really hope and pray that anyone considering, doing a channel that you do it, give it a try. You're not going to make money overnight. No, you're not. Unless you're extremely blessed, maybe. Maybe. Okay, but I would say I would put the maybe in like this teensy weensy. Look, I'm honest. I'm just saying the truth. You have to build it up. And in my opinion, the journey is half the battle won and half the fun. The journey too. It's fun to look forward to things and hit goals. You see where I'm going. If you're looking for quick cash, that is this is not the route, in my opinion, unless you're, talking about another, like a business that you have and you're tying it in and so on. This is what I wanted to mention. There are people who are self-employed, and I'm just learning about these channels. And it's a lot of fun. I like watching, I forget the channel's name. This person literally hauls junk, literally does clean outs of people's houses or apartments and everything. And you watch that person like literally like, haul it out and stuff like that, go drive to the junkyard and everything. And then I was sitting there one day realizing I definitely like this personality. His personality is so real, so kind, and so helpful and handy, helping people for services that they perhaps cannot do, or, would rather pay someone else to do. Okay. And then I realized something. Wait a minute. This person is so smart. What do you mean, Jan? Well, it's like getting two for the price of one. So not only are they doing their self-employed job, okay, but they are recording it in a manner and creating a show out of it. So let's say that you're on the platform. I'm just a talking head. Okay. So for me, that's what I do best. I did that as a teacher. So for me, it's my natural zone. Also, with radio kind of type background stuff. For me, being that talking head, for me, is natural. Okay. Um, for other people, it's other things. But I'm just trying to like throw an idea out there. If you are currently self employed and you do not have a social media channel, for example, like on a place like this, why not consider it? Because you're showing the world like life as it is. Okay. How is your reality as a self-employed person? Okay. I mean, if it's possible, not everybody could walk around with a GoPro and, I'm just saying in general, like not everyone could do it, but there are some people who could do that, and maybe it just didn't occur to them. Because like I'm watching a reseller, for example. There's a lovely channel out there. There's a number of lovely channels out there with resellers that, you watch them source out. They go to garage sales, yard sales. Some of them start off with $1, and you watch their journey and their situation grow. And it's a ton of fun. It's fun to watch the stuff that, one man's trash is another man's treasure kind of thing, right? And that aspect. And also to watch how their self-employed journey evolves. Okay. And they turn to a bigger company, and they have employees and, all the good stuff. And I'm thinking like, wait a minute. So if you're self-employed right now, take a camera with you if you can. I mean, you are self-employed. Now, of course, you can't film every place you go. You have to learn what's, okay to film, not okay to film. You see where I'm going with that. Because some people absolutely do not want to be filmed. So it's like, it's individual. It's something you have to research. But why not create two side hustles as you're doing one? There was a reseller that I used to watch about 11, 12 years ago, and he just recently came back. I believe his channel name is Pick for Profit Global Voodoo. Amazing man. I mean, to me, he's like the king of the reseller people. Why do I say that? Because he was one of the earliest people, and his wife, to get up there and talk about it. We're talking like 12 something years ago. That's a long time ago. A lot has changed on his platform. So he's coming back, but he's saying he's doing things a little more his way. He's making his most recent video that I saw, that he wants to not just make videos to, make everybody else happy, but he also wants to make videos to more express his genuine self. So I'm not promoting for you like to, do a YouTube thing like I usually would. What I'm trying to say is this: if you have, okay, a self-employment situation, you could possibly be doubling your funds to yourself by, filming your journey when you possibly can. That's all I'm saying. So maybe some people are sitting there going, Jan, you're right. And I really, really hope that I found that person, said, oh, Jan, you're right. I love, for example, for that person, I love to do online reselling. Okay, maybe you could create a video on your brand new channel, The Life of a Reseller. Okay, whatever name you call it. But you see where I'm going with this, okay? Or let's say that, getting back to people who do not have a channel, but they're always doing something like cooking and they're very knowledgeable. If you have here's how I feel. Everyone has a plethora of information. Every one of us. We were designed to be creative. Okay. And because we are designed to be creative, guess what? We need to be creative. Why not share that wealth of knowledge with us? How many times were you like so happy that you found a video that gave you a solution to a problem? You might be that person that could be the problem solver for someone else. Okay. So I just thought I'd stop in today and mention that. So those people are really, really smart. Like I was sitting there one day, like I said, not long ago, and I'm watching this, young gentleman. He's driving to clients' homes. I guess some agree to be on camera, some don't, whatever. And you see different situations. Why do they need junk removed? Okay. One person had to legally get out of their space in a couple of days, and he was there to help, remove the junk removal and all that. Gave the person a good price, and it was really, quite interesting. But I said to myself, what a smart young man, very enterprising. Okay. Not only is he doing the job that he created to help people, but he also filmed it and will eventually, hopefully, I mean, I'm assuming he's monetized. I'm assuming that, I don't know. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. There goes the bird clock. Let's go, bird. Let's go. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate everybody's time. Don't forget to maximize the money that you can whenever possible. All right, everybody, take good care of yourself and your amazing family. Thank you.